Want an easy way to add more sensory experiences to your menu? Here's an idea. Sugar Foods Crunchy Toppings. It's simple. Sprinkle them on your salads, burgers, bowls, and whatever else you fancy. And just like that, you've elevated the dish. From crunchy jalapenos, fried onions, crunchy dillies, wontons, tortilla strips, to classic crouton crumbles and more. These flavor-packed Crispies could be your menu's next superpower. So get crunching. Check out the full lineup at sugarfoods.com.
McDonald's is giving thanks for Minecraft. Chipotle is heading to Mexico. And did the potential restaurant industry tech disruptors actually disrupt anything? Welcome to Restaurant Daily, a quick rundown of the day's top industry news from the editors of Nation's Restaurant News and Restaurant Business. I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally.
And I'm NRN Senior Editor Brett Thorne. Minecraft has apparently come to McDonald's rescue. The fast food giant's traffic has spiked since it launched its dual-pronged Minecraft movie promotion, featuring a Happy Meal for kids and another version for adult fans of the game. Visits to the fast food giant's restaurants were down 2.6% year over year in the first quarter, according to data from the foot traffic tracking firm Placer AI, but they've jumped 12.2% since the meals were launched on April 1. The Minecraft movie has proven popular since its release earlier this month and has been the top-grossing movie of the year this far.
Chipotle plans to bring its brand of Mexican food to Mexico. The fast casual on Monday said it expects to open its first restaurant in Mexico early next year, paving the way for future expansion in Latin America. Chipotle said it signed a development deal with Alsea, which operates more than 4,700 locations of brands, including P.F. Chang's, Burger King, Chili's, Domino's, The Cheesecake Factory, and Starbucks in Latin America and Europe. Chipotle did not provide further details on its expansion plans in Latin America.
Remember Amazon restaurants? Ghost kitchens? Zoom pizza? These were once viewed as potential industry disruptors, but they've largely fizzled out. In this week's Tech Check column from Restaurant Business, we look back on 4 disruptors that failed out and why. Check it out at restaurantbusinessonline.com.
Technomic's Global Menu Innovation Spring Showcase is out, and beverages are stealing the spotlight. Just like they are in the U.S., chains are launching creative beverages to capture consumers seeking a treat in the form of liquid refreshment. Fruit flavors like watermelon, raspberry, and green apple are enhancing teas and lattes, along with more exotic flavors like taro, horchata, and masala. Foams, boba, and layers of color are also trending in drinks around the world.
Jack in the Box is partnering with the online game Fortnite for mini-games that allow players to take on the title of CEO. The burger brand said the Jack's CEO mini-games allow players to build munching meal items and compete in 7 challenges to climb the corporate ladder to take Jack's job as CEO. Between challenges, players meet with Jack to answer questions that determine their readiness to become his successor.
The Trump administration is planning to phase out synthetic food dyes. U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and the FDA are planning a joint announcement of this change on April 22nd. This plan to ban petroleum-based food dyes comes on the heels of the federal government's January announcement that it would ban red dye number 3 by 2027. There are currently 7 synthetic food dyes permitted in the U.S. food chain supply. Multiple states have introduced legislation to ban or limit food dyes, and California and West Virginia have both passed prohibitions on these additives.
World's first 3D printed Starbucks is opening in Texas this month. The city of Brownsville announced that a 3D printed location of the global coffee chain constructed entirely of 3D printed concrete is coming soon. Starbucks confirmed the news and said the new location will be the company's first 3D printed build in partnership with Perry 3D Construction. The 1,400 square foot cafe will offer drive-through and mobile order pickup services only.
Seven Brew Coffee has opened its first ever walkthrough stand, adding to its fast-growing portfolio of drive-through only locations. The new model is located inside a Walmart Supercenter in Springdale, Arkansas, and is open from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. A spokesperson said there are no immediate plans to expand the walkthrough model, but the company will gain insights to inform future decisions. The spokesperson added that Walmart was an ideal first partner to allow the beverage concept to capture new customers. Seven Brew was the fastest growing chain in 2024, according to new data released by Technomic, with sales up by 163% year over year and unit count up by nearly 80%.
And that will do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. I'm Brett Thorne.
I'm Heather Lally. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Want an easy way to add contrast to your menu? Add Sugar Foods crunchy toppings to your salads, burgers, bowls, and more. From crispy onions and crunchy jalapenos to wontons and then some. These toppings could be your new superpower. Check out the full lineup at sugarfoods.com.